face looks like a ghost angel. So welcome to the video, everybody. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 zombies characters that we would like to see in Blackout, Call of Duty's new Battle Royale mode, releasing this October. Now, in order to get as much variety and cool different ideas out of this as possible, I have basically eliminated all the zombie characters that we saw from the trailer, which just for reference is all the 2.0 premise characters. And I am only allowing one character from each one of the zombie crews. If it's a playable character and one of the maps, for instance, Call of the Dead had those 4 characters, I'm only allowed to pick one out of that crew to bring into Call of Duty Blackout. So this is gonna be very, very difficult. I'm gonna try to use as many crews as possible, but I have some kind of special ones in here that you guys might like. So let's go ahead and get into it with number 10. So starting it off, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the brand new crew, the one that we have actually seen the least amount of, and this was probably the hardest one to pick just because we don't know pretty much anything about these characters. But based solely off of this scene from the trailer,
well, we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask, how?
I will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
I am 100% going with Bruno. Now, I, for one, am super excited about the new zombie storyline and to see where it goes, but as far as these characters go, man, this hulking monster, I cannot wait to hopefully play with him in Blackout. Now, coming in at number 9, we have probably one of the most polarizing characters in zombies history. I personally love her. Hopefully, you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this, but when you have Missy on top of the battle bus riding into Call of Duty Blackout, it's probably not gonna be a battle bus, but I'm just saying this might be a battle bus just so these quotes make sense. Just imagine Misty in the cockpit just spouting off all these quotes.
This bus is bound for glory, right? Back to the slog, boys. Ugh, these things climb too good. This bus is heading straight for Suckville. This here's your stop, Fester Flesh. We got unpaid passengers here, boys. No ticky, no ridey, dirtball. Huh.
I'm sorry, I just want her for her quotes. That's it. That's all I gotta say. So coming in at number 8, we have Dr. Maxis. Now, Dr. Maxis has always been an interesting character in the zombies storyline. He's always been very important to it, whether it be different dimensional versions of himself, of him taking over the ether, whether it be him eventually killing the Shadow Man and taking over the Apothecons, everything like that. Basically, Dr. Maxis has been important in every single storyline he has been a part of in zombies, and he's never actually been a playable character. So I feel like this would be an awesome way to kind of honor Dr. Maxis, see just how important he was to the storyline, and let him just go have some fun in Blackout. I really hope Blackout is just a mode where they say, like, you know what, F it, we're gonna put the DSR, we're gonna put all of the old weapons, we're gonna put the PDW all in this mode, and really just let you guys have as much fun as possible in this Battle Royale mode, rather than to make it super serious. So for that reason, I would really like to play as Dr. Maxis. I think it'd be really cool to finally get your hands on and actually play with him, but it remains to be seen. Hopefully they add it in, and that is why he is in the number 8 slot here.
You must help me.
He heard voices, you see, calling to him.
Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
It wasn't really his fault. You know, he hasn't actually got his soul yet.
So coming in at number 7, we have our boy from Call of the Dead. I wish he had some sort of name or like alias that he went by in zombies, but nope, it's just straight up the actor himself, Danny Trejo. Now, Danny Trejo had probably the best lines in Call of the Dead. He was my absolute, just by far my favorite character. Maybe it's just because I've seen his movies. I love the Machete character, but oh my gosh, it's just seeing him running around in Blackout, like sliding around the corner and hitting you with an Annihilator pistol. Something about that is like, I wouldn't even be mad. I would just be so happy to see him in this mode that, I mean, come on, just look at him in this trailer, man.
We're completely surrounded!
You ready for this? Good for calls, texts, tweets.
Machete don't tweet.
Now, I figured while we were already on the Call of the Dead map, I might as well put in just tribute, man, to the man, the myth, the legend, George Romero himself. Now, the late George Romero was an absolute legend in the film community, acquiring accolades over every single year of his career. And man, I just loved seeing him in zombies, and I feel like going back and playing the zombies is a great way to kind of like remember him, remember just more or less my childhood, because he was a big part of that, playing Call of the Dead. And not only that, but bringing him into Blackout would farther kind of like like immortalize him in the community and kind of what he did, because this was one of the first kind of like all-star cast that they brought in, and he was kind of like just willing to take the risk, willing to come in and really kind of help propel zombies to the next level, which is the reason I personally would love to see him farther immortalized in the Blackout mode. But I don't know, man. RIP to George Romero, absolute legend, and I just love the guy, man.
Like this. Ow! Oh! See?
Oh. No, Jefe, I do it like this. Daddy!
Now, coming in at number 5, we have our second to last kind of specialty character that you never actually got to play as yourself, but one that, oh my goodness, if they brought this in, it would have just inspired terror to every single person that ran into this character. It would probably be one of the rarest tiers of skin, and that, my friends, is the Shadow Man, but not just any Shadow Man. I'm talking about the Shadow Man in Apothicon form, where he has the tentacle head. He just looks absolutely terrifying, and just seeing him coming around the corner in Blackout not only would just be like a whoa moment for Call of Duty, just like a soldier, like a Shadow Man with a gun, are you kidding me? It would be absolutely amazing, and I feel like Blackout is kind of taking this route with adding in the zombie characters in general. They're kind of like saying, hey, we don't care if these characters are dead, we don't care if they're not even in the same universe, we're just gonna throw all these characters together and let them have fun. And if they do this, man, I just have so much hope for this game mode. I really, really hope they just let loose with all the skins, let loose with all the cosmetics and everything like that, and this would absolutely be one of my favorites that they can do. So for number 4, I have the Mob of the Dead crew up. Now, obviously, I'm only picking one character per crew, and this was probably my hardest kind of decision that I had to make out of the entire thing, because I love each one of these characters. The actors that portray them are absolutely insanely good at what they do. But I ended up going with Al Arlington, aka the Weasel.
Let's get moving. Here you go, fellas. Courtesy of the Warden's private collection.
Boys in the laundry stashed the parts?
Of course they fucking did.
What the fuck? I killed him.
You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done.
So before we go any farther, let's make something absolutely clear right now, before we go any farther. This one is not up for debate. You guys can debate, maybe you wanted Scarlet instead of Bruno. Maybe I should have picked Luca instead of the Weasel. Maybe I should have gone with Samuel Stuhlinger instead of Misty. We can debate that all day. That's fine. This one is not up for debate. This is number 3 forever on my top 10 list of what I want to Blackout, and there's nothing you can say that can change my mind. And that, my friends, is Ted.
Everyone off the bus! It's time to get murdered underground. Vandals will be ejected without a refund. These beautiful green rolling grass covered hills are home to thousands of head of dairy cattle. This bus is out of order. A replacement driver has been notified and will be here in approximately 123 years. We're all fucked. No free rides. Bus thieves will be punished severely. Get behind the yellow line or risk termination.
Need I say more? So coming in at number 2 is one of my favorite characters of all time, number 1, and number 2, secondly, because I actually really see them adding this character in. If they add in these 2.0 zombie characters, if they add in basically Primus Richthofen and everything like that, I really think that there's a chance that they add these SOE characters in, and easily the best SOE character is Nero.
It appears that the shield is quicker than the
Memes aside, I really hope that Nero does appear in Blackout. I think his voice quotes are perfect for it. They don't even have to record anything new for it. They just use his old zombie ones, tailor them to Blackout, and oh my gosh, you have the perfect character. I mean, who doesn't want Jeff Goldblum literally playing in a battle royale? So coming in at number 1, we finally have made our way to the 1.0 crew, and we're going to be picking our character from the 1.0 crew. I'm sure you guys are already typing it in the comments. And that, my friends, is 1.0 Nikolai.
I have made mess in trousers. Oh, I feel stupid. Maybe I have time for drink. All right, I'll get up already. Sheesh. Like mother. Reach for vodka tonight!
Now, I truly have never seen a character more beloved by the zombie community than 1.0 Nikolai, just in his drunken rage, always talking about vodka, literally fighting with Richthofen, asking about golden rods. This guy is just the complete package of what made zombies back in the day, and really just catapulted this entire series from this goofy character to like literally an international sensation where everybody knows Nikolai's story. Just the terrible tragedy of Garage Krovity, man. And it was the one character death that I really actually felt for him, man, because he had lost everything, turned to alcohol, but just made such a funny character in the previous games, and then just such a solemn and sad character in Black Ops 3. His character arc was absolutely insane, and I think he, of all of them, just deserves to be in a battle royale and just have his skin memorialized in that version. And I personally would absolutely love to see it for all time, man. So that just about wraps up my list for the top 10 characters I would like to see for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout from the Zombies universe. If you guys have anyone that you would change, anyone that you would pick differently from the crews that I picked, let me know in the comments down below. If I missed any just very obvious ones, I apologize, because I really like the characters that I picked, and I would love to see them in Zombies. And especially if Treyarch just wants to blow it out of the water with Blackout, I think they should just say F it, put whatever characters they want in there, and anyone who wants to use them can. So let me know what you guys think about my list, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff if you did enjoy, and adios, my friends. Bye-bye.